The devastating floods in Bihar and Assam have affected close to 3.7 million people. In Assam, nearly 27 lakh people across 26 districts have been affected by the deluge. The deaths were reported from the Barapeta, Kokrajhar and Morigaon districts. The death toll due to the floods and landslides this year has risen to 122. Nearly a million people have been affected in Bihar, where the Gandak River reached 2 embankments at 3 places, leaving several areas inundated. At least 10 people have lost their lives in the deluge. The United States announced on Friday it will not take in any new foreign students seeking online-only study. This comes after the Trump administration was forced to rescind a controversial order revoking the visas of foreign students whose classes will move online in autumn. The government was taken to court by top universities including Harvard and MIT, teachers' unions, and at least 18 states. Most US colleges and universities have not yet announced their plans for fall semester, but Harvard has said all its classes for 2020-2021 academic year will be conducted online with rare exceptions.
Rajasthan Governor Kalraj Mishra has written back to Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot stating that before he could discuss the matter with experts regarding whether an assembly session should be convened, Gehlot publicly said if the Raj Bhavan is gherawed, then it is not his responsibility. In scathing comments, Mishra said if Gehlot and his government cannot protect the governor, then what is the law and order situation in the state about? Mishra said he has never heard such comments from any chief minister, asking if this is not the beginning of a wrong trend where MLAs start protesting at the Raj Bhavan. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has urged for a session of the Legislative Assembly in Rajasthan. In a tweet, Rahul said, "The country is ruled by constitution and law. Governments are formed and run by the majority of the people. The conspiracy to demolish the Rajasthan government is clear." He said this is an insult to the 8 crore people of Rajasthan. Rahul's tweet also had the hashtag #ArrogantBJP. Congress MLAs in the Ashok Gehlot camp ended a 5-hour dharna at the Raj Bhavan on Friday after Governor Kalraj Mishra assured that he will call a session of the State Assembly. The Ministry of Civil Aviation has announced that price caps on domestic flights will be applicable till the 24th of November. The government resumed domestic passenger flights from the 25th of May after nearly 2 months of suspension to combat the coronavirus outbreak, but placed lower and upper limits on airfares depending upon the flight duration. The government in May said that these limits would be in place for a period of minimum 3 months. Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri has noted that domestic flight traffic is expected to reach the pre-COVID level of 2019 by the end of this year. India has given regulatory approval for Cipla Limited to sell the antiviral drug Favipiravir to treat COVID-19, the drug maker said on Friday, as coronavirus infections in the country show no sign of abating. The 200 mg drug will be available under the commercial name Ciplenza. The Drug Controller General of India granted Cipla accelerated approval to make and sell Favipiravir in an effort to meet the urgent and unmet need for coronavirus treatment options in the country. Indian drug makers, including Glenmark Pharmaceuticals Limited, are racing to supply generic versions of Favipiravir, originally developed by Japan's Fujifilm Holdings Corporation as Avigan, for treating influenza. As per a report from the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, or the TRAI, telecom companies have lost more than 82 lakh wireless subscribers in April this year. In March 2020, there were a total of 1,157.75 million wireless subscribers, but at the end of April, the number had gone down to 1,149.52 million. That registers a monthly decline of wireless subscribers at a rate of 0.71%. What's more interesting is that Reliance Jio gained a huge chunk of subscribers, while its competitors like Vodafone Idea Limited and Bharti Airtel lost a lot of them. Reliance Jio gained 15,75,333 subscribers in the month of April alone.
Although many Indians took to cooking and baking at home during the lockdown, a new Swiggy report says that the country ordered a whopping 5.5 lakh biryanis during this period. The delivery platform's report titled Statistics, the Quarantine Edition, found that Indians also placed more than 3,35,000 orders for butter naan and 3,31,000 dosa orders. For desserts, the country favored choco lava cake followed by gulab jamun and butterscotch mousse cake. Swiggy also revealed that nearly 323 million kgs of onions and 56 million kgs of bananas were also delivered through its grocery arm.
Ahead of the world premiere of Sushant Singh Rajput's last film Dil Bechara, the late actor's rumoured girlfriend, actor Rhea Chakrabarti penned a heartfelt post for the actor. Calling him the hero of her life, Rhea shared a poster of Dil Bechara featuring Sushant and said it will take every ounce of strength in her to watch him, and she knows he will be watching it with us.